We're expecting an all-out offensive display. That hook scores. And a nice left hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Catch and shoot. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hellenius in that last round.
What do you do?
You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
That was a terrible round, that was.
When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just get your breath back.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. I need to go back out.
On to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That jab doesn't find a home. That jab doesn't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punching. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right.
And Valine goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
Let's talk about Valine in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be...
You're being coasted for this entire fight.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he misses with that straight left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Lucky that hook didn't score. Misses with the straight left. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hellenius in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing.
Always shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight.
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Those counter punches have to hurt. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They got out of the way of that right hook. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hellenius in that last round. As bad as...
Get your focus back, get the jab back.
Time for the 5th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Oh my God, Johnny! Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fight, hold it right there. Why weren't they more cautious? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The big fella Hellenius in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Oh boy, Hellenius is teetering and tottering. And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hellenius in that last round.
You've completely
I promise you,
switched
all
up.
three.
Get your mind back on the job. That was.
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Get busy. Double up the jab.
They block the hook. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a...
Whoa, Johnny! This may do it! It's all coming to an end! How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Stumbling around in potholes. Let's talk about Hellenius in that last round. Well, we know that.
Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter. That uppercut does not score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What we've got to do, Toddy, is...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they gonna throw it in? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Hold it right there. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue? Time out.
Let's talk about Baleen in that last round.
What are you
It's not
doing?
over.
You're switching off, and you start.
Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. So much for defensive abilities. How did they not go down?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Won't score with that right uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. You can't imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Mike.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.